That was the original Dracula with Bela Lugosi. Just like old wine, it gets better with age. Don't be fooled by the film's phony Hollywood ending. That stake missed the Count's heart. Bela knew what was coming by looking ahead in the script and changed places with his agent. By the way, the agent was okay too. Agents don't have hearts. Well, here we are again, back on Channel 2, thanks to our friends at Solid Gold FM 100, who are helping to make this whole thing possible. You see, it fits. KQFM plays Solid Gold. Tonight's movies are Solid Mold. What is it, Ravenscroft? As long as we're plugging radio stations, you want me to mention that you appear through the courtesy of your handsome, witty, and informative cousin, charming Jimmy Hollister, who is heard regularly on KEX Radio 1190? Oh, very well. I don't mind as long as Channel 2 doesn't care, and as long as Head doesn't have something to plug. You know, we've got to sell some of this time. Mr. Fisher and Mr. Blend don't make all their money selling raspberry scones at the Rose Festival. And speaking of Head, oh, go fetch him for me, will you? I think you'll find him under the kitchen sink in his favorite damp place. No Halloween reunion of Sinister Cinema would be complete without a visit from Head. Oh, thank you, Ravenscroft. Just put him here on the table. Gently now. Oh, no, you know how upset he got when we used him for a bowling ball. Now, come on out of there, Head. Ravenscroft didn't mean to harm you. You're so sensitive. Don't carry on so. Remember the cameras. Oh, did you know we're on TV again for a Halloween special? You look just fine. Now, don't fret about it. Don't ham it up. It's a one-shot deal for you, and then back to being a doorstop. Let's face it, Head, you just don't have the build to be a male exotic dancer, no matter how badly you want to be. Of course, if you just keep up your jogging and do your chin-ups and watch the Richard Simmons show and watch him prance about, who knows? You might wind up in a pink feather bikini just like his. Do your exercises, and we'll watch our movie, which is the original Frankenstein, another Universal horror classic that was released in 1932. It was planned before Dracula was finished. The role of the monster was offered first to Bela Lugosi, who turned it down because he feared he would not be recognized under all the makeup. A British actor named William Henry Pratt had just finished a gangster role, and he was tested for the part. Mr. Pratt, better known as Boris Karloff, won the role, and wearing over 40 pounds of makeup and costume, Karloff was able not only to generate fear, but also to elicit pity for the monster. An obvious tribute to Mr. Karloff's acting ability. You may notice that no background music punctuates the film, as was in the case in Dracula, which we just presented. Music didn't play a role in monster films until several years later, after Dracula and Frankenstein and The Bride of Frankenstein. And now, without further ado, the screen's greatest horror film accomplishment. Anybody want to argue about that?